been bugging me for a while. I was gonna wait till a little bit later to ask you, but I have to ask you now. Can you please expand more about your hate list that you had when you were younger, when in the car list, the playlist?
Yes, the hate tape, as we called it.
The hate tape, that was it. Yeah.
Yep. So I was a summertime landscaper in between years of my university, and that was just the summer job I chose to take. And I had a couple high school friends join me at the place that we were all landscaping one summer. And when you're landscaping, you have large buckets of time of what I'll call mental boredom. You're actually, the physical work is intense. You're outside, it's hot. I'm mowing lawns, or I'm doing weed whacking, or cleaning out the duck pond, or landscaping by the pool, or jackhammering new cement and all that. So it's very intensive work. But for those more rote exercises, like the mowing of the lawn, where you're just going back and forth on the property's lawn for sometimes 2 and 4 hours at a time, you get a lot of free time to think about, all kinds of things. And my friends and I were, we were high school, late teens, early 20s, and we were all into music. And so we had music that we all commonly liked, and we had some music that we didn't quite like as much. And so this was the era of the cassette tape and the cassette mixtape.
Yeah.
And I realized that I knew enough songs that a couple of my friends hated so much that I put them all in a single mixtape. And when we would go out after work, sometimes I would make them listen to that and just watch the rage intensify in the back seat as we were driving around. And even funnier was, like, if we'd pulled up at a stoplight, it was summertime, I'd roll down the windows and we'd be raging to, Culture Club, I'll Tumble For Ya or something. Mm-hmm. And everybody would be looking at us from the neighboring cars like, what's wrong with those guys?
I took a lot, like I have it right here in front of me, like the list of songs here. They're not all that bad. I don't think I grew up on some of these ones. I can see how some of them can be annoying if you're driving in the car for
exactly
a while. But it would be a fun challenge. I'm not sure if you created this list already on Spotify or not, but we should put that on there and see who can tolerate that.
It really is about, could you actually withstand that playlist without, pulling your hair out, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
When I looked at it through that lens, I would agree to you that, I would have to skip a few of them and go through it. But
some of the songs are actually not bad, but when you heard them on repeat because they were the popular songs of the day, you got sick of them. Like, Addicted to Love by Robert Palmer. He keeps saying, might as well face it, you're addicted to love. Like, that's, how many times could you actually hear that in a song without losing your mind?
So thank you for answering that, because once I saw that it was a fun prank I could see you do with your friends. But I wanted clarity because some of those songs I actually did like. So now
I actually like some of them now too. But again, when they were overplayed, there was too much to bear.
I hear you.